Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn! So, there's one thing I never actually got around to doing. I also found the wrong building. And that's unlocking Botanist. And I should probably maybe do that so I have it on here. There's a few reasons. Hello there, welcome to Botanist Guild. What brings you here today? Interested in becoming a botanist, are you? You've come to the right place. At our guild, you can study under some of the finest botanists in the realm. An enticing proposition, is it not? So what say you? Would you like to add your name to our role? Yeah. Excellent. Now you're doubtless eager to dive headlong into the nearest shrubbery. But first, a brief explanation on the origins of the Botanist Guild. Our guild boasts a long history. Its roots can be traced back some 500 years. It's when our nation was still in its infancy. It was around that time that a precursor organization to our own was established to facilitate communion with the elements. But I suspect you're already confused about being Forestborn. Let me put it in a way that your kind would understand. The 12's wood don't belong to man, but almighty beings known as elementals. It is by their leave that we Gridanians dwell here in the forest, and it is by their leave that we receive of its bounty. Ever since mankind settled in the 12's wood, it's been necessary for us to obtain the elementals' permission prior to taking off from their domain. Historically, this was a rather involved process, in that only a precious few could actually commune with them. Specifically, those conjurers close to the ability to hear the elementals, aptly known as hearers. In order to relay the elementals' will to the botanist in a more timely manner, a new organization was formed with the hearer as its mouth and ears. This organization would eventually evolve to become the Botanist Guild. To this day, the guild employs the services of a hearer who offers guidance to our members. Yet this is no longer our organization's sole concern. We also seek to promulgate correct harvesting practices, that is, practices which honor the will of the elementals. And that, my friend, is the story of how our guild came to be. I trust you have a newfound appreciation for the work we do. Now, with all this talk of elementals and communing, mayhap I will have a window open. I don't want open. Mayhap you're wondering whether you're fit to join us. Well, you may cast such doubts aside. You don't need to have been raised as a good little forest-born girl to be a botanist, nor do you need to know the secret forest-born salute. I jest. You just need a healthy respect for nature and the will to learn. If you honestly believe you possess these things, it would be my pleasure to welcome you to our guild, recommend you to our guild master. Please wait a moment while I see to the formalities. Speak to me again when you're ready to begin the enrollment procedures. Okay, ready to enroll in the Botanist Guild, I take it? Yeah. Music to my ears. It will be my pleasure to refer you to the Guildmaster Fufucha. Our Guildmaster's knowledge of nature is second to none. One need only witness her uncanny knack for spotting the finest timber to see that hers is a truly God's-given talent. For this reason that she holds the title of First Botanist. Oh, but you need not be overawed, for she is the kindliest of souls. You will find the Guildmaster just outside this building. Seek her out and impress upon her your desire to become a botanist. Okay, let's go. Fufucha, the Master of the Guild. Please make your acquaintance. I take it Leontild has given you an overview of botany already. Well then, I suppose I had better continue where he left off. All Gridanians may rightly claim to share a close relationship with nature, but none is so intimate as that of the botanist. It is our calling to nurture the natural environment to the mutual benefit of man and wood. But even as nature holds us in her loving embrace, providing for our every need, she is at heart an unsentimental creature, one that will take life just as readily as she gives it. I'm apparently going crazy. I swear I have a notification. Being a botanist means coming face to face with this uncomfortable truth on a regular basis. Knowing this, do you still wish to walk our path? Yeah. I see where I'm getting notification. Okay. The look in your eye bespeaks the passion in your heart. Very well, I bid you welcome to the Botanist Guild. To help you on your way, I present you with this hatchet. Take it up and present yourself to me again. I would assign you your first task as botanist of the guild. I don't actually remember how far I got in the quest for the other ones. Which is my minor? No, I'm gonna need that up, aren't I? Will I land? Card changes. Yes. My first hatchet. Fine, let's do it. Let's do this one. My first hatchet. I see you have your hatchet on you. Very good. On this hatchet is his livelihood. Never forget this. If you fail to keep its blade clean and keen, your efforts will yield you not but sweat and splinters. But let us see about your first task. Yes, to help you grasp the basics of botany, I would like you to gather 10 pots worth of latex. Of course, yields to us many more resources. It is a botanist's job to know what can be found and where. If it is latex you require, you would do well to search just outside the Blue Badger Gate or the Yellow Serpent Gate. Take out the mature trees that stand in those areas, then put your hatchet to use. I wish you well. Botanist can use hatchets and other cutting tools along the forest of Eorzea and gather materials used in crafting. These are prime for logging are known as mature trees. To locate mature trees, make your way out of the city and use the botanist action known as triangulate. Oh my god. Oh my... I forgot the new class. Pain and suffering. Alright, so let's go out to yellows. Blue Badger. And thankfully... So I'm not used to actually having to... Oh, right, I had to turn it on. Right, okay, we're good. So, let's just pull this over. We're gonna go ahead and grab latex. That helps. Elegant snail. Maple log. Hopefully. Oh my god. You get so much XP now. Oh my god. You get so much XP now. This one. Okay. Let's, I guess at least at level 5. Because I'm gonna regret it. Because, you know, reasons. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and hit quick gathering and let's just hit this maple branch. Just make it a whole lot easier. Even though we don't get the... Yeah, the miss! The miss! I'm not used to missing! I'm used to just getting everything. I don't gather much. I get them to max level and then just stop. 60%! And I missed 3 in a row. Wow. Yeah, I'm used to just getting max level and then be like, oh yeah, this is a job I have. Or a class I have. Yeah. It's a thing. Just go for it. I mean, it's 60%. I should more often than not gather it. Level 5. So now that I'm 5, yeah, it's a little bit better percentage. Also, right, I'm supposed to gather a bunch of latex, and I'm not gathering maple branches. I'm really thinking here, aren't I? I'm really doing well. But no, in general, gatherers level so fast. Let's actually get my latex I'm supposed to gather. Probably literally could have just bought it a whole lot easier. Yeah, you can buy it from shops for 7 gil. And I'm just like, yeah, it's... Well, I mean, experience, right? That's my reason, and I'm sticking to it. Latex. Oh, my rest experience! rip my rest experience I had. Alright, so that's that. I think... Yeah, no, Triangulate's normally supposed to automatically activate, but... Pull up this. So, you can see here, like, North Shroud, if we fly over there, we can get a couple more items. And by fly over there, I mean teleport over there, because that's going to be a lot faster than flying over there. Like, we go over to North Shroud now, we can get a couple more things. Now, I do need to avoid nonsense, whereas... Let's go ahead and... just, I guess, make this... Oh, right, I can equip some gear, maybe. A new gear set, botanist. Just put that, like, right there. And if we look here... Like, if I change to my miner, like, I've automatically got stealth, so all this stuff would not attack me. As long as, what is it? Oh my god, I've touched some of this in so long. Enemies up to 4 levels higher than you are oblivious to your presence. This is useful if you happen to go somewhere right next to an S-rank spot, and, oh yeah. So let's go ahead and just grab the stuff that's here. Because that first time experience bonus is really, really nice. Oh, I could finish this tree actually. So like now I could look through my, 6 through 10 and like there's stuff a little bit more spread out. Let's go ahead and head back to Gridania first. Teleport. Lazy way! Lazy way. Yeah. I mean, I think I've kind of already gotten over this with the minor stuff, but most of my leveling, I keep wanting to go to this one. Most of the leveling I've done has just been through Brand Company stuff. Echo's gathering effort, unless you forget latex we had just outside the Blue Magic Gate, the Old Serpent Gate. Yeah, I got it. Also, leveling your gatherers is the #1 way to just like overflow your retainers with stuff to sell. As long as it actually sells for anything. If it sells on the market for less than it sells to NPCs, do not sell on the market for it, people. I will, if I find it and it's worth it, I will buy it and then sell it on the NPC to make money. Ah, yes, precisely. 10 pots of latex, just as instructed. You have done well. Latex is easy to find and equally easy to harvest. As such, collecting stuff is an ideal task for young botanists who are learning their way around the hatchet. Yet know that being able to swing said tool does not make you a botanist. You must also possess the knowledge to locate the resources you seek. That will be all from me for the present. I urge you to keep honing your senses and skills as a botanist, together near and far, and learn from your experiences. I look forward to seeing you again when you have become better acquainted with our trade. Till then, I bid you happy gathering. It's level 5. Other reason to get to level 5 before you come back in. The first time experience is just really good. Sap for smiles. May as well do it. Hello again, Arya. I've been told you've been putting your hatchet to good use. Well done. Yet, as I mentioned before, hacking away at trees does not make you a botanist. You must also strive to deepen your understanding of nature. This acknowledge that you have done just that. Whether you realize it or not, you have the air of a woman who is at ease with the world around her. I do believe you are ready for your next task. Would like you to go to Treespeak and there harvest 10 pots worth of maple sap. Once you have enough, pray deliver the sap to Cicely. She will be pleased to receive it. Off you go now, Arya. Alright, so maple sap. Go ahead and pull up that log again. Maple sap is, I think... Yeah, that one that we got out just outside of North Thonalon. Not Thonalon. Shroud. Wow. Why am I on one in my brain? So let's go to North Shroud. And so this is gonna be the easier one. So we are gonna want to go a little bit more. See, I just kind of have the map up here now. And we want these ones. So let's go quick gather again and get that maple sap. I mean, it seems like it now, like, oh wow, whole like couple hundred experience, but you get so much experience from gathering now. They really upped it because it was a slog before. Also, I totally could have bought this from shops for like $3. But then I don't get the experience for gathering it. I need one. Aha, we got Sneak, which is the precursor to the auto one. No, fine, I'll just keep gathering maple sap. I'm pretty sure it's worth nothing. I go level 10. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go level 10 actually. Let's go through here. Okay, so North Shroud. Level 10 Tree Speak, so we can get it here. Lanasia and ours is obviously gonna be in Lanasia. Alright. Looks like we want to find these level 10 notes. You can't obviously go up to 5 above you. Oh. I can do it this way, which it looks like it's these ones. Yeah. So let's turn off quick gathering again. And I have no idea what I'm gonna need for the quest, so I'm gonna get mistletoe. Anything else? Yes, there is something else in Shroud we can get, which is this crow feather. Let's go ahead and head over to Central again. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Probably just try to get levels because I have Retainer to level up, but I need to level this for that. Alright, so Crow Feather, let's go ahead and grab that. And I guess before I go back, I'm gonna... whatever, I got it. Let's go ahead and just finish out this list. So we've got Central Faunalon. And yeah, just finishing out this list just be like easy experience. So if you can find a good loop of once a spawn, say respawn every 6 years or something like that. No, I'll go down this way. Then you know, you can just find a good loop, you can just farm it that way. Or if you find something that's worth some money, you can farm that. But obviously you have to be wary of other colors and patience to actually sell the materials. I'm not speaking as a master gatherer. Again, I like level my gatherers. Oh, I want to get the clothes too. I level my gatherers to max level, and then I'm like, all right, we got there. I don't need to touch this again. Except to like level up. To spawn certain S ranks. Our 11 to 15 list is in the list, so let's go to Lanasia. Oh god, this is the terrible one. Let's just go to let's just go to Limsa. This is gonna be so much faster. So much faster. Do it this way. Yeah, need that open. Let's go lower. Wow, I can think. Ew. Okay, here real quick. Oh. It's just having one of those moments where it always seems to pull the cat, which I'm okay with. I like that cat. I feel like there's just days where it's just like, okay, I'm just only gonna random between like these 5 mounts. But I mean, this is kind of just how chill gathering is, and just how fast it is. Like, I mean, I've burnt my bonus experience now, but I mean, I'm still getting quite a bit, especially from that first time bonus. So this is gonna be an interesting one because we actually have that hidden thing to get. Oh, my spirit one finished. Cool. So be a little careful in this area because I believe there's a spawn point for hunts around here. And that A rank will eat my face if he's up. I don't know if he's up. But he will eat my face if he is. I don't remember how to... I think it's just a random chance to get the hidden item. Maybe there's only 4. A little weird. I think it's like if you don't gather it's 6. If you do gather it's 4. I am not... Oh well. Yeah, it should be here. I think I just need to get lucky. Oh my gosh, yeah, see this is another one. It's just like, okay, we're just gonna get this one now. I'll do a couple loops. If I don't see it, then I might just not have enough stats to see it, which is possible. I think, yeah, I don't have anything. I didn't even know that was an error message, by the way. The item condition change, closing recommended window. Because I don't normally pull it up. Pull a gathering? Okay, it's not coming up, and also I probably want to... Also free achievements, by the way! Go ahead and do that. And if I remember, it's not till level 15 plus that they send you out and about. I mean, I've just been like super chill in what, 20 minutes? Counting the actual unlock cutscenes, I'm already, you know, level 11. This is not even going hardcore about it. This is just filling out the list. Oh my god. Okay. Pick these 2 nodes, and then if I don't get it, I'm just gonna go with... There it is! We'll now see the orange seeds. See? See? I knew we'd find it. And I got 1,000 experience for finding it! Okay, so that's that list. So there actually isn't much in the 11 through 15. So let us go back to New Britannia. I know I did not get the right tickets on his character. I'm actually using him here. I've always hated how far away the Aetheryte thing is for Botanist Guild. On the quest for Maple Sap, your best bet is to search in the vicinity of Tree's Peak. I happen to be waiting for a delivery sap myself. Might you be the botanist who asked for supplying it? Yeah, now I have a bunch of other random nonsense in my inventory. Ah, the maple sap I've requested. You must be the new botanist Fufucha has been fussing over. Ah, but where are my manners? Thank you. Why do we need so much of this stuff? Well, allow me to explain. It's the very least I can do after all you've done. Well, maple sap causes a thick into a sweet syrup called, you guessed it, maple syrup. Oh, fresh maple syrup. Oh, it's so good. From maple syrup, we can make maple sugar, an ingredient used in various recipes, particularly confectionery, for cakes and tarts, and toffees and chocolates. In short, all the things that children love. Because they're sugar. You've probably guessed it by now, but the maple sap you harvest will be used to make sweets for the children. Ugh, those poor souls who are orphaned by the calamity. They may put on a brave face, but their eyes reveal the depths of their sorrow. There is precious little joy left in their lives. But Gridania won't abandon them, no matter your walk of life. There is always something you can do to help. Though it may only last a fleeting moment, a single smile of theirs is worth all the effort. My apologies, I got carried away. Where was I? Ah, yes. Using the maple sap, we botanists gather various other kinds of foodstuffs. As such, we work quite closely with the culinarians, those disciples of the hand who excel at cooking. We're also on good terms with woodworkers and weavers, as both are reliant upon us to supply the lumber and fiber they need for their respective crafts. As botanists, it behooves us to learn what manner of materials are used in crafting. There's no better way to do so than firsthand. If you have an interest, you might consider dabbling in one of the disciples out there. Or disciplines out there. I also urge you to make a habit of reviewing the gathering log. As your knowledge of botany grows, and more of its contents will become comprehensible to you. Well, I'd see it to the maple sap. It was lovely talking to you. For every 5th level you reach as a botanist, you'll gain the ability to detect higher level mature trees and lush vegetation. When this occurs, any new items that are available through gathering will be added to your gathering log. And I'll use the Arbor Call botanist action to help you locate the nearest mature tree or lush vegetation within your skill range. I never use because I just use the map to pull it up. Sure, yeah, I could probably use the stuff, I guess. Yay, we leveled up. Alright, yeah, since we're already level 10, our next quest is here. Yay! We have Markia, which is going to give us our scythe. Weapons of a feather. Ah, Aharia, you could have come in a more opportune time. I have a favor to ask of you. We just received an urgent request from the Order of the Twin Adder. They asked that we supply them with 10 crow feathers as soon as possible. Crows often leave behind feathers where they perch, which can be used to make arms and armor. Requests for the items have been coming in with increasing regularity. The situation must be grim indeed. It would not do to keep the defenders of our nation waiting. I would be most glad if you to help us fulfill this order. Feathers can be found in abundance in the area south of Gilbert's Spire. Once you have procured 10 to promptly deliver them to Sicily, I've given her charge over our stores. My thanks in advance. So, I guess it was crow feathers that we needed to get this time around, so let's go ahead and go back out and grab some. Just give me a nice little quick trip. I have like 20 windows open. Arrgh. Okay, right over here? Right over here. I don't remember the A rank spawn points in Central as well as I do North for some reason. A feather. Should think. Okay, what I need to do? 2 trees? You do eventually start hitting a point where if you're doing your log and all your quests, you start to get a little head. So it's like, ah! Okay. Let's just go ahead and deliver these. You know, I'm not 15 yet. I want that sickle. Because we kind of actually do want it, so we can gather more in this level range. The Botanist Guild. I said the Botanist Guild, thank you. Yeah, I still hate how far away this is. Oh my gosh. I'm just spoiled by later expansions. You're helping us out again. My thanks, friend. In case you've forgotten, the crowfires can count in the area south of Gilbert Spire. Yeah, I already have them. Ah, the crow feathers! You have my thanks. Doubtless you already knows for Fufucha, but the orders went out of that requested the feathers. I heard it true. They're in the midst of preparing for war against the XIV. The crow feathers are needed to make arms and armor, feathered harpoons, plumes, crooks, and the like. A fine feeling being able to do our part to aid those men and women who defend our nation. But to need such a large stockpile of feathers gives me cause to imagine the bloodshed that lies ahead. Will the 12s would ever know true peace? Oh, but there I go again with my wistful ramblings. Feel free to ignore me. Before I forget, Fufucha asked me to give you something on her behalf. A scythe. The scythe is what we call a secondary tool. Used in your offhand, allows you to harvest from lush vegetation in addition to the mature trees you already know so well, even though they've already talked about lush vegetation. Just in case you happen to buy yourself a scythe. Or a sickle. The Fufucha has seen fit to make you this gift as proof positive of your progress. You're no longer a novice, my friend. I dare say you're ready to try your hand at fieldcraft leads, perhaps even take on grand company work. First, I recommend you head into the wood and find some lush vegetation to try that new scythe on. Off you go now. Come back when you're ready to take on another task for the guild. Probably need the boots more, it looks like. Maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and get that on. Oh yeah, because I just had crafting nonsense on. My hands are also crafting nonsense. Yeah, I don't have the level 15 one yet, but yeah, I mean, we can now look at all this, which gives us some more nonsense we can get. Oh no! So you can see these are all hidden, so it's gonna be the same annoyance. Except I can't even get this one. Even though it's level 1, it's on a level... whatever. So these are all actually on level 15 things, so we can look at... I love how it says new, and there's no items to display. Thanks, game. So you can see now we have a whole ton of stuff to get here. Anyways, I guess let's... Oh no! Fine, let's do it this way. Those are here. Oh, we're going to Morby. We're going there! I already had it teleported, so... Nope. Okay. So I can just fly straight across this way. Thankfully! Thankfully we can just do this, even though I was like, I probably should have gone through Limsa, but I wasn't going to do it. Okay. I do know that there's spawns right here as well. Doesn't look like they're here. I'm guessing the A rank is dead. I'm guessing. Now we can see these lush vegetation patches. And we have a whole ton of stuff here. Arrgh. Now also, you can see the second there's like that percentage there. And that's the chance of getting a crit, I guess you could call it. Used to be a chance of getting high quality. I think is what I said when I did minor, because that's what it was back then. Now it's just like you get more items instead. Okay, so there is olive seeds here, it looks like. Is there anything here? Olive seeds and earthlight seeds. Okay, so I have a couple... I don't need it open right now. Couple seeds we can grab in this area, so let's do that. So again, they're hidden. We have to get lucky. And there's one! Earthlight! Oh, we can actually gather more. Except it's giving us like nothing because it's level 1. Yippee. That is one thing I have to look out for on these hidden items. They're often like low level. you're not gonna get the experience. Even like the discovery experience at this point is like, ugh. Nothing here. Let's just do this little 15 thing because experience. That's 800 experience. Or oh, I got 800 because I got the quote-unquote crit. And yeah, it's just, you know, gathering's chill. This was supposed to be me doing multiple things. I'm like, okay, well, just doing botany in this video. Yay, crits! Yeah, I just wanna... I'll do level up to 15. I'll just kind of do on my own for at least the leveling. And clearing out the list, though. Honestly, I could just keep going. I mean, just chilling with you guys right now. This is a chill video. Nothing else to do besides vegetate and watch Netflix. Oh, olive seeds. Hello! Yeah, because those are like the rare ones. They don't get to stick around. Oh. Oh, challenge log entry for gathering storm. Is there... I have a challenge log on here? Yeah, I do. So if we look at crafting and gathering, incomplete. Trigger Gatherer's Boon effect when... Okay, yeah, Gatherer's Boon is what it's officially called. Yeah. Oh, I got everything here. Why am I still gathering here? I'm just in, like... Yeah. Okay, we're going to Summerford because we're already in the Lunasia area. Let's just go there. Now I'm 15, so I can get the next quest, but... I mean, this is what I mean. I finally clear out my inventory. This is what I do to myself. My inventory has been a mess on here since Stormblood. So, if not before Stormblood. I was like, oh wait, level 5, what? Oh, it says 15. Hey, we got the Firelight Seeds first try. Actually didn't mean to keep gathering them. I really did want to just get everything. I assume we have another one here. Oh. There was another thing in Morbi Bay. Shoot. In the same area! Oh no! I did miss something. Okay, this is in the Summer Forest, so I do actually want to go back to Morbi. Darn it. There was another item there. Another hidden item. This thing come up? Just go up this list, because it's the easiest way to do it. I found that. Really. Starting off these. Okay, so we're looking for Lunasian lettuce seeds, apparently. Cool. Also, I'm sure there's a hunt somewhere around here. At least the B rank somewhere. Get the tomato. Part of me also doesn't really feel like trying to find these hidden items. I'll give it, like, I'll do, like, you know, another loop or whatever, but I don't feel like trying to actually find them out. Because I did, what, a few loops and I didn't find that one, so, okay, well. I'll come back to it maybe eventually. She says that she hasn't ever gone back to him on her main character. So, you know. You know. Alright. Finish off this loop with that bottom, the top left one actually. We'll do that one. Respawned. So many tomatoes! I'm sure half of this stuff is not gonna be worth much. I'll try. We'll try. those are close together anyway. Super close together, honestly. This was a lot more painful when there wasn't flying in Realm Reborn, by the way. In case you were wondering, yes, this was a lot more painful back then. In the dark ages of no flight. Lettuce seeds! Yay! We got it. We got there. Alright. Okay, now we'll go back to Ben Branch, which is just literally right by the Aetheryte anyway, so. I'm sure there's something here. I'm just gonna do a couple rounds. If I see a hidden item, I'll grab it. Is that a 15? I think. E. Because there's also the very small list of these whole 2 items. Quick gathering. Okay, we're going level 20 and then I'll call it good there. And just kind of work through this log myself at some point. Or just, you know, keep turning in nonsense to the guild. Which by the way, Grand Company turn-ins are a very good experience. Get that for the log. But not keep gathering it because without experience. Cotton bowls used to actually be really good. Just for now. We're out of tries on that one. Do I have any more? No. Is there a random person? Are they having issues or are they fine? Oh no, they just have a thing on them. They're just dealing with the fungar. Oh, part of another player's duty. Fine! See if I help. I'm gonna help, but... Okay. Anyway, well, I'm going down this way anyway, so... I'm like, oh, I'll help! And no, apparently they're doing like a leaf quest or something. I never remember, because I never do a leaf quest. Ben Branch. Okay, so there's still a thing here. Just in case I happen to find it, I'll do another loop, and then we'll go to the next area. Okay, actually we'll do this. We'll get to level 20, we'll do the 2 quests, and then we'll be good. Yes, I'm moving the goalpost, don't judge me. I'm very good at doing that. Okay. I just want to get this discovery experience. And set a good stopping point. Or something. I guess since I started at the top right, it'll be the bottom. I started here, so we'll go back to the top right again. And there we are! Wait. No, that's level 1-1. No! I was like, oh, hidden! Yeah. RIP experience, man. RIP experience. There we are! I was just warming you guys up, and there we are. Okay, that was it. What's next on the list? Western Thonalon. We've actually got quite a bit Western Thonalon, 2 different points. So keep that in mind. Yeah, you'll notice this is, you know, starting about 15. So this is... Oh, right. I'm like, why is there another new? Yeah, more and more hidden. That's the level 20 list, though. Again, I'm going to level 20 itself. We'll fill this list, level 20, do the quests, Move those goalposts once more. Yay. Another crit, so I'm almost done with that one challenge log. This is an awkward circle. So we'll go over here. What's the highest thing here? The carrots. That's gonna be the best experience. A 44% chance of per gather of finishing that challenge log, and I'm not getting it. There is a hidden item here, right? That's Nafika. Nafika. Horizon's Edge. Okay, that's where we're at. There is. There is a hidden item here. There typically is, eh? Yay! I got a free 980 experience. Yippee. Woohoo. Okay. So we'll do this next loop if I don't get it. Not quick gathering the waterlight seeds. We're gonna quick gather the carrots. Because I would like more than 20 experience per gather. It really is just easy and chill to level up, man. I do normally recommend, if you're gonna level, just watch Netflix or something, or YouTube, or listen to music, or a podcast, or just do something so you're not just hearing this hack. Or, I have another brilliant idea. You could watch the Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV by rinimt while you're gathering. That was a very awkward self-promotion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, but I am sorry. But it's also, it is something you can do while you're gathering. You can watch the Let's Play. It's very long at this point. This is a very long game. I won't say that bottom left one. Nope. We'll go to the other spot. There's 19. You typically want to do items closer to your level, or, you know, in the bracket that's above you or whatever. Yay! Yeah, hidden rare. We got there. We got there. Okay. Oh no! Help! I wasn't stealth! Emergency! Emergency! I'm not 10 levels above these guys. Or 11 levels above. Leave me alone! Oh my god. Leave me alone. Thank you. Is someone actually doing this, or is this all NPC work? It's all NPC work. Cool. This one will be easier. Maybe. There's no aggro down here. Aha. Except unless there's a hunt down here. Oh no! I think. Oh, I think there's a hunt. Is that the hunt? Or is that just an enemy here? Oh, okay, okay. It's not a hunt. It's just very close to the spot, that one. It's just, export chat. It's okay. We got the garlic cloves. We got the rare one. It's okay. There was multiple items here, right? Like the onion set. No, got the grape seeds. I never found those. Oh my god, there's so many items though. Yeah, they really are like, yeah, okay, you can. You're not your level 15, you can go around the world. Have fun. So I just do the same thing. If I find it, I find it. Let me just chill. Unless you're trying to spawn something, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm having to gather so many things. I'll eventually get into. I do have plans to do like a video on hunts in general and all the different hunts and how you spawn them. So, just as you know, a thing. Probably I'm doing on Rini more than Arya because Rini needs the kills more than Arya does. So, Realm Reborn, Heavensward and Stormblood, I could probably actually go on here. Because I don't need those on Rini. It's not right now. The one I'm putting this up. I'll do the top one as the last one. That music's loud. Okay, we'll check. Fine, they're closed. Who are these two? Not here. Yeah, let's just chill. Yeah, like I was saying. Sorry. I get distracted easily. Nope. No luck. I'm planning to do the thing on eventually. I'd like to anyway. Oh. I missed something! Oh, it's up there. There was more for here in Bent Branch. There was another spot. Oops. Let's go fix that. Yeah, I wonder why I need more intro tickets, man. So you have to forgive me, I have Endwalker mounts on my roulette. Because, you know, I am actually that far out here. Okay. There was multiple items here to pick up. I haven't started talking abilities at all. Like, we got Sneak. Which is not the auto one, I think. Or no, it's just... Oh no, it's just because I had it changed. Okay. There's been shards. Cool. Ginseng. Go back to Central Tunnel. Let's go to Central Tunnel. Oh gosh, this actually is right near our hunt spot, by the way. I do know the spots in Central Tunnel very well. I spent a lot of time doing hunts here. A lot of time doing hunts here. Yes, Rank and me are friends. Very cruel relationship though. I don't like eggs. I eat a lot of eggs to spawn them. Yes, I'm a weirdo who doesn't like eggs. Don't judge me. I can already tell you guys are judging me. I don't like eggs. Also, I turned on auto. Oops. Over here. Not turn on quick gathering. Let's grab these other items. And now we'll quick gather the rest. Right, we didn't get that. It's here. It is. Of course it is. So we'll try and find it. I'm just thinking to myself. Oh, there we are. Black pepper seeds. Okay, we're good. I didn't have to do a loop. It's almost everything here. Actually, is that everything? Actually, is everything except for those stupid grape seeds and the stupid onion set. Alright. Oh, appointment! Oh no. Okay, let's go do level 15 and 20 quests, and then we'll be good. Since we're here. I have you all here in my clutches or something. Aren't really. But the thing about it, maybe you're watching this while you're gathering in the game yourself. There we go. Thank you for watching. You're gathering, having me be your background noise choice. I probably have to get something, right? Haste makes waste. My dear Ari, you were looking the Evermore the Botanist. I do believe you are ready to take on further responsibilities for the guild. Guilds such as ours exist only by virtue of the cooperation of their members. Each individual must set an example for the rest of if the collective is to thrive. Time has come for you to set just such an example. Matter has arisen, the handling of which I would entrust wholly to you. You may deal with it as you see fit, providing you see the problem solved. Matter in question concerns a valued client of ours, the merchant Albagast. It would appear one of our number has done something to upset him. I pray seek him out. Seek out the merchant to have any stalls inquire after the reason for his ire. Oh, and choose your words well, lest you add fuel to the fire. Not rhymed. Okay. I'm going this way because the better way to go. We're not all the way across the map. Stay hydrated, by the way. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw something. Fufucha sent you, didn't she? Good. I'm not a man to mince words, so forgive me if I seem blunt. You know what marjoram is? But of course you do. You're a belated botanist. It's a very common ingredient in alchemy, isn't it? Very common. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you botanists supposed to be the experts in harvesting such stuff? Yes, you are. Strange then that the expert who brought me my last batch of fresh marjoram didn't so much as harvest the poor plants as dismember them. Why, the leaves were so torn up I couldn't recognize what they were at first. Needless to say, they're next to useless. So, thanks to your herb hacking colleague, I have no marjoram to make my concoctions, which is why I inquired at your guild, only to be told that you were out of supplies. And here we are. Now, if it ain't too much trouble, I would be obliged if you could bring me 10 sprigs of fresh marjoram. I please like them whole, as opposed to fine puree your butchering colleague delivered. Truth be told, I don't much care about your hatchet-happy friend. What I do care about is not keeping my customers waiting for the medicine. In short, hurry. Oh, for the love of God, be gentle with the plants, will you? I shouldn't have to say it, but after the last look, I'm not taking any chances. Maybe I have to go this way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my branch, it's up there. Okay. Again, I could probably just buy. Actually, no, I'd have to market board it. So, I'd still been cheaper than spending the gil on teleporting, but the experience is worth the gil. Well, obviously, yeah, this one is going to require using the scythe because they gave it to us. Who wants to use it? Alright. Ooh. Gatherer's boon. Ooh, I only need 2 more, which means I'm gonna go over, which is fine. No. That was not the button I wanted. I wanted this button. How? I'm hitting... Am I just, like... No, I just kept hitting the 44% over and over and over again. Wow. Okay. That works. Works for me. Alright, let's go back to Leather Workers Guild. Oh, just for him, I pureed these marjoram. He's just not gonna notice her. You get the marjoram, the herb is said to be grown around Matron Zeleth, though I hardly need to tell a botanist this. Do hurry, I'm keeping dozens of customers waiting. I don't see any! Ah, the marjoram. Such fine specimens. I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time, friend. Thanks to you, I can get back to making echo drops. Do you know of echo drops? They're an alchemical concoction that restores voice to silenced lips, allowing them the imbiber to cast spells again. Conjurers and thaumaturges never leave home without a bottle or three. Funny, I leave home all the time without them. It's almost nothing uses silence. Let's say again, these are some of the finest specimens of marjoram I've seen, and they're none the worse for the picking. It's clear you know your way around the plant. As for your colleague with the heavy hand, I'm certain Bill will deal with him appropriately. Thanks again, and send my regards to Fufucha. Tell him you're a jerk face. I like this plan. I like this plan. I mean, overall, you can kind of see how just, like, clearing out your logs, I haven't touched... Like, I got to 20 just doing the 11 to 15 stuff, right? Like, it just kind of goes to show you that, like, clearing out your log gets you a lot of experience. Both from trying to get the hidden rare stuff and just, like, bonus experience. It's so nice. Again, there's often just loops of stuff you can do to get it. There you are. Thank you for a job well done. There's no need to report the details. I've already heard all I need to know. It's my belief that the botanist in question had not but personal gain in mind when he so hurriedly harvested the marjoram. In his haste to complete the task and claim his reward, he damaged the herbs and rendered them useless. Such greed brings shame to our guild, and will not tolerate it. The offender's name shall be struck from our roll. As I taught you, when you first came to us, a botanist nurtures the natural environments and the mutual benefit of man and wood. He who thinks only of his own benefit has no respect for nature and is unfit to call himself one of us. Of course, you hardly need reminding of this. Something tells me you shall never give me cause to worry. Let us speak of cheerier matters. Tell me, did gathering the marjoram pose you any trouble? If you ever find your work unduly onerous, you might consider outfitting yourself with better gear. Even something as seemingly insignificant as a new pair of boots can make a world of difference. As you gain knowledge and experience, you will find yourself venturing further afield in search of new bounty, and your choice of equipment will become ever more critical. Go now, Arya, and keep up your efforts. I look forward to seeing you continue to grow as a botanist. Certain gear grants bonuses to your gathering perception and GP values. A higher gathering rating improves your chances of attaining an item. Gathering perception raises the amount of items obtained, and additional GP increases your extracting stamina. Upping yourself in an eye to your objectives will increase the efficiency of your gathering endeavors. Or just be me and buy the base level max stat and pray. Yes, I just grabbed the piece. I should have grabbed your hand because I don't have good hands. Yes, I did just do that in case you were wondering. Apparently I grabbed the body piece. Anyway, just to harvest. Good morning, Arya. I see from the soil on your hands you've been as diligent as ever in your botany. I am not surprised. As we develop new skills, so do our labors become more varied, and thus does our motivation grow. Yet know that motivation can only take one so far. If you wish to master botany, you must first pay heed to those details which you have until now taken for granted. Particular, I speak of gear, the tools of our trade. Not all tools are created equal, you see, and if you're to work with any degree of efficiency, you must use such gear as befits your ability. Plus, you must understand, I'm not telling you to go and replace your gear. There is a more frugal way to improve your tools, and one more respectful in nature besides. Tell me, have you heard of materia? It's a kind of crystal that can be used to enhance the efficiency of gear. As the enhancement process requires certain catalysts found throughout nature, the gathering bush was our domain, but new methods have rendered them obsolete. They're actually referencing 1.0 materia there, by the way. It really sucked. It as it may, these substances still make for ideal subjects of training for budding botanists such as yourself. Therefore, for your next task, I would like you to gather a quantity of one such catalyst, namely grade 1 carbonized matter. 15 fragments should suffice. A thorough search of the area around the surrounding the ale port will surely prove fruitful. Mount lies in western Lalasia upon the Isle of Vilbrand. Once you have gathered the requisite amount, I present the carbonized matter to Sandra. He will teach you the basics of material. That's just gonna give me that, isn't it? So, it is awkwardly here. not even giving me the map. It's just like, yeah, Skull Valley. It's here. We promise. We promise it's here. I have a feeling this is one I actually probably should have just market boarded. But it's fine. Spent way too much time in this area. Yeah. Well. Oh god. Help! I should have. I don't have any better gear on me, do I? No. I have the best gear on me. It's fine! We just have to deal with this. I should have market boarded it. Knowing my luck, it's probably expensive on the market board now. Because almost no one actually gets it. The only ones who would really get it are sprouts, and yeah. I don't see any hunts around here. They must be in the hiding sections. So I don't have sneak on anymore, do I? Yeah, this is the bad sneak. I think, yeah, this is a sneak that goes away if you on your mount. The auto sneak is higher level, right? No, it just goes away if you leave the area? Okay, well... Very it used to be anyway. How much do I have? I need 4 more. We're getting there. We're getting there! This is not a terrible experience. Oh no, I need 1! Oh no, I might have to sell some. Yeah, selling some. And ha. And now I'm just gonna get it all right. Without a miss. Of course. Of course! Fufucha. Let's go to New Fredonia. And this definitely ended up longer than I was planning to have it be. Hello. We just sent you to learn about materia. You say, very well, bring me 15 fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter. We'll talk. Seems Fufucha has high hopes for you. Very well, let's speak of materia. The art of crafting with material is yet new to Eorzea. Was born to our shores by a goblin scholar named Mutamix some few years ago. Put simply, the process begins with extracting materia from old gear. This is then attached to another piece of materia, enhancing that its properties. Mind you, it's not as if any half-wit could do with it attaching. No, it takes a skilled craftsman with the necessary knowledge and experience. And once the process also required substances known as catalyst, the carbonized matter you've gathered is one such substance. But they discovered a way to attach material without the stuff, and we botanists are a little more idle for it, such as the way of progress. Now my friend is materia in brief. I thank you not to ask me about the workings of it. That's for scholars that was beyond my fathoming. If you wish to know more, perhaps even try your hand at crafting materia, so as you seek out the goblin Mutamix. It's said he has his camp at a place called the Bonfire on the wilds of Central Tomalon. Oh, and keep in mind that materia comes in a great many varieties, each granting unique benefits to the gear it's attached to. I dare say you'll lose count of all the kinds you come across on your adventures. If I were you, I'd try to find a craftsman who'd be willing to attach materia for me. Chances are there's such a person among your list of acquaintances. Yeah, called me, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I need hands. Even though the legs also give perception. My hands are literally useless. But that's fine, this hits level 20 anyway. Well, 22. And only gathering up to 15. But details! Details, okay. But it's at least a little overview of botany. Probably a little more than I gave to the other to minor, but still. It's something.
10 years later, or a year, however long. Let's continue these botanist quests. I have just market boarded all the stuff I need, so, you know, just gotta do the quests. Aromatic aspirations. As Gridania continues to make headway along the road to recovery, ever more outsiders shall flock to her gates. They come here in hopes of trading, and Gridania must welcome them if she is to forge stronger bonds with her neighbors and prosper. Make no mistake, Arya, busy times lie ahead. Verily, we have just now received an order for no fewer than 2,000 fine quality sprigs of chamomile from the quicksand in Ul'dah. So run along and harvest them, would you? I jest, of course. A task of this scale will require more than 2 hands. If you would be so good as to procure, say, 15 sprigs, I would consider it an appropriate contribution. Chamomile is well known for its fragrant aroma and soothing properties. There is satisfaction to be had in ensuring that folk from every corner of the realm can sample the delights of this great staple. Do you not agree? The herb is abundant in Upper Lenosia, around Oakwood to be precise. Once you have harvested 15 sprigs, pray deliver them to Sandra. Back here. Over here. So Fufucha has you harvesting chamomile as well, does she? Return you here when you have 15 sprigs and I'll add them to the pile. While you harvest, I shall ponder how in the 7 hells I'm supposed to ship them all. "13, 14, 15. Aye, precisely 15 sprigs of chamomile. My thanks, friend." That distinct aroma. There's nothing like chamomile tea to calm the nerves. It's the perfect way to end the day, I reckon. Now all I have to do is wait for your fellow harvesters to bring back the rest. Pack the lot and drag it all to the airship landing. I expect I will have earned a cup or 2 of tea when that's done. Though I rather suspect it will be the very last thing I fancy. I don't know if Fufucha mentioned, but this batch is bound for Ul'dah. It would seem the lords and ladies there have developed a taste for chamomile tea. Developed a taste, I say, but like as not, they drink it just to impress their neighbors. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if each cup was served on a golden saucer. There I go again, spouting my old prejudices. It's a bad Gridanian habit, I know. Sooner or later, I'll have to get rid of it. Don't want to visiting Ul'dah to splash hot tea in my face now, do I? Alright, let's grab those bronze pieces. And run back outside. Hello, nighttime. What nature giveth. I fear we have a situation on our hands, Arya. The guild's crop of alligator pears has been ravaged by vermin, and scarcely a day before the fruit was due to be picked. It is disheartening to see our labors come to naught, but such is the way of nature. Alas, our woes do not end there. In a fine example of ill timing, no sooner had the disaster come to light than we received an unusually large order for, yes, alligator pears from the Carline canopy. Yet all hope is not lost, for the fruit also grows in the wild. We need but find enough to fulfill the order. 15, to be precise. Our man Soilu is charged with keeping track of such produce as may be harvested in the Twelveswood. He spends most of his days around Bent Branch Meadows at this time of year. If there are any alligator pears out there, he will know where to find them. Pray seek him out, Arya, and do as he directs. That sounds like making me have to go outside. Rude. Very rude. Well, at least it's not that far, I guess. It's just right over here. Looking for alligator pears. I heard the unfortunate tidings, yet all we can do is take it on the chin and cope as best we can. I recommend you search northeast of Quarry Mill. Wild alligator pears grow there and were doing well when I passed through. Barring pests, they should be ripe for picking right about now. Oh, and just so you know, the place you're going is no different from any other untamed corner of the Twelveswood, by which I mean it's full of nasties. Botanists like myself avoid the area if we can help it, but it should be a walk through a flower garden for an adventurer like you. Now, you had best be on your way. Those alligator pears aren't going to pick themselves. Well, back into Britannia, because I already have them. I trust you now know where alligator pears are found in nature. Please hurry, Arya. It would not do to keep our client waiting. Well, I happen to have 16 on me. 15 alligator pears, and just in the nick of time, you've spared us Mion's wrath. Lest you misunderstand, Mion is a reasonable woman, ordinarily. It is just that much rests upon the fruit's availability. Alligator pears are the centerpiece of a new dish of hers, you see, a hearty salad which she has been promoting feverishly to adventurers far and wide. Mion would not have been best pleased had her plans gone awry, but owing to your efforts, she can keep her promise, and we are a good reputation. My profoundest thanks, Arya. I trust you have learned a valuable lesson from this episode, namely that we must not take nature's bounty for granted. As I taught you when first you came to us, nature is an unsentimental creature. She may provide for every need today, only to take it all away on the morrow. Those who would walk the path of botany must come to terms with this fact, and the sooner the better. For should your labors prove fruitless, and they frequently shall, no amount of breeding will avail you. At such times, one must remember that for all her seeming cruelty, nature is not our enemy. She simply is. If you would become intimate with her and partake of her bounty, you must learn to accept her unconditionally. Grab some silver pieces. Tales of the Land. What? The heck is that achievement for? Complete all the Disciple of Land quests available at level 30. Got it. A feast, to say the least. Arya, you couldn't have come at a better time. A dear old friend of mine has found herself in a predicament and is in dire need of a botanist's aid. Normally, I would not trouble you with a request of such a personal nature. This task, however, should serve you nicely in your training. A contingent of the God's Quiver has just returned victorious from a hard-fought battle with the XIV, and my culinarian friend Yanni has been tasked with overseeing a feast befitting the occasion. Unfortunately, she is suffering an untimely shortage of a key ingredient. I would ask you to harvest 20 laurel leaves, which can be found amidst the lush vegetation to the northeast of Little Alamigo in southern Thanalan. Then bring them to me for inspection. I think I actually gathered these. Anyway. Same line. Let's turn these in. Let me see here. 19, 20, and nary a withered leaf among the lot. Yanni will be pleased as peas. Speaking of which, Arya, do you know why laurel is so prized by culinarians across the realm? Not only does it boast a most pleasant aroma, deep yet not overpowering, the perfect accent to a savory stew or seasoning for a steak, but is also known to stimulate the appetite. The brave men and women of the God's Quiver feast now, but it is only a matter of time before they are summoned back to the field of battle. Deliver the laurel to Yanni that she might prepare a feast that will warm their hearts as well as sate their stomachs. You want? No, just over there. I can do just over there. That's easy enough. Hello, Yanni. Greetings, friend. Are you perchance the botanist to whom Fufucha entrusted my order of laurel? Well, I can see why Fufucha is always singing your praises. These will be among the crispest, most aromatic laurel leaves ever to grace my spice rack. XIV raiding parties grow more relentless with each passing day. I fear the day will soon come when we can no longer afford to feast our men as heartily as we do today. Still, Gridania's finest require sustenance as much as they need their lances and bows. I am but a simple culinarian, but I would do what I can to support my countrymen, and there is only so much I can accomplish on my own. In any event, I'm grateful for your aid. Pass along my thanks to Fufucha and let her know that I shall be calling upon your services again. I mean, you're literally like 20 feet apart. Why can't you just talk to each other? You're not that far away from each other. I heard Yanni was overjoyed with your delivery. Thanks to you, she'll be able to prepare a feast befitting the triumphant occasion. And yet, truth be told, I take no pleasure in martial victories. Every day that we continue to water the soil with blood, I fear we lose something of what we once were. There was a time when Gridanian and Ixal alike lived in harmony with nature and with each other. Is there no other way to resolve our differences than with lance and arrow? Forgive me, Arya. I do not mean to burden you with my troubles. Grab those silver pieces. Crisis of Faith. Oh, good evening, Arya. Forgive me if I seem a bit pensive. If you must know, the thought that our harvests are contributing to the war efforts has been weighing heavily on my heart. What I truly wish is to be an agent of peace, but what can a humble botanist do? In the meanwhile, another order is coming from Yanni, this time for zucchini in large quantities. No, I'm afraid our homegrown harvest variety will not suffice. Fortunately, they are said to grow wild and in abundance in the Lanosia region. I would ask you to travel to eastern Lanosia and harvest 20 of the finest zucchini you can find from the area south of Raincatcher Gully. When you're through, bring them here to me. Okay. I'm through. I have brought them. What a splendid zucchini! I had no idea such succulent specimens could be found in the wild. Truly a testament to the splendor of nature, is it not? The zucchini plant is quite sensitive to humidity. One would never see them grow so large and luscious here in the Twelveswood. Furthermore, they are quick to ripen and quicker to rot, meaning that timing is of the essence. Yet a perfectly ripe zucchini is truly a thing of beauty. Sweet enough to be savored raw, its skin retains a pleasantly firm texture even when stewed. I suppose Yanni needs to prepare a wholesome and hearty feast for our soldiers. I know. Should take pride in serving our nation this way, but I have troubled you enough. Take your harvest to Yanni with my blessing. She's literally right here! Wow. Lazy. Fufucha assured me 20 zucchini were on their way. Might you be the one that took the order? Yeah. Lazy. Why, what remarkable zucchini! I've not seen the likes of these in quite some time. At the risk of sounding boastful, I dare say that my next batch of ratatouille is shaping up to be the tastiest Gridania has ever seen. Ratatouille is a dish that holds a special place in my heart. It was the first recipe I learned, you see, taught to me by none other than Fufucha's own mother. My father was a traveling merchant, and our family moved often when I was young. I had few friends until we moved here to Gridania, where I befriended Fufucha. Hours would I spend by her side as she rooted through her garden. After sunset, we would go inside where her mother would whip up a ratatouille that warmed both body and soul. Ah, to relive those days. Wait a minute, I have an idea. This is the ratatouille that inspired me to pursue the culinarian's path from such a young age. Do take a bowl of Fufucha. It seems she could use something to pick up her spirits these days. Give forth and back, give forth. I thank you for delivering the zucchini to Yanni. I suppose she's already slaving over a hot stove. Preparing a stew will give our warriors the stamina to fight another. What's that? Yanni has something for me? This is my mother's ratatouille. I always knew that Yanni loved this recipe, but I had no idea she had learned to reproduce it to such succulent perfection. This brings me back to the old days. Yes, things were so much simpler then. Now, the ratatouille that was once warmed our hearts after hours spent frolicking in the garden serves to light a fire in the bellies of those who march off to war. Will things never again be as they were? More silver pieces. Botanist in a bind. Arya, I trust you, not only as a botanist, but as one who shares my dream of bringing peace to the forest that shelters us. The Order of the Twin Adder has commissioned from us mistletoe in staggering quantities. You will need to search in the vicinity of Camp Dragonhead in the central highlands of Coerthas. The curative properties of mistletoe make it a vital ingredient for many salves and medicines. I cannot help but fear that our guild has once more been drawn into serving this fruitless war effort. Forgive me for being a hopeless idealist, Arya. Could you visit the Adder's Nest and inquire with Lieutenant Gavin as to the nature of his request? I will not refuse his order. You may assure him of that. I simply wish to know. So many things here. It's you. So Fufucha wishes to know how the mistletoe will be used before she fills the order. Tis a fair enough request. I have no intent to deceive her, nor you. The mistletoe will be used to prepare medicine for the battle ahead. It is as simple as that. This will not please a pacifist like Fufucha, I know, but what can be done? Does she think that we enjoy bloodshed any more than she? Were there a way to bring peace back to the forest, I would be the first to welcome it. In the meantime, the X will continue to attack our people, and we do what we can to protect them. A single soldier such as myself has no more power to end this war than does a botanist. In any event, I must return to my duties. If you could harvest 20 sprigs of mistletoe and tell Fufucha that our courier will be along to receive them, the order would be in your debt. Fine, I'll go back. Welcome back, Arya. So it is as I feared. Do not worry, I'll take the 20 sprigs of mistletoe. Thank you. You have served the guild well once more. And so the unending cycle of bloodshed goes on. Needless to say, by no fault of your own. I bear no ill will to Lieutenant Gavin or his people. On the contrary, I have naught but respect for his candor, not to mention his service to my homeland. What weighs heavy on my heart is a sentiment far more simple, almost childish. Simply cannot bear to see this forest I love suffer any longer. War is inevitable, this I understand, but by aiding the war effort, we do not merely contribute to the suffering, we profit from it. No better than the parasitic mistletoe, we suck the life out of the trees that shelter us for our own personal gain. A parasite. Is that what our once proud guild has been reduced to? How can I in good conscience permit this to go on? Forgive me, Arya. I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Alright, well, one more quest. For ARR, anyway. Seeds of Hope. Forgive me if I seem a bit distant the last time we spoke, Arya. Allow me to get straight to the point. I have not come to this decision easily, but I have come to it all the same. As of today, I resign from the Botanist Guild. Our battle with the XIV rages on, and there are rumblings from the Empire as well. With each passing day, more people die. The soil is stained deeper with blood, and the Wellswood weeps. Meanwhile, I fill orders for the war effort. And for what purpose? That more Ixal may suffer and die than Gridanians? No, if this is what it means to be a botanist in this day and age, I want no part of it. Yanni, may Nalpika bless her dear heart, try to convince me to stay. Still, I fear my heart is settled. Mind you, this decision is mine alone. I would pass no judgment on those who find meaning in their efforts here. Should you wish to continue to serve the guild, I'm sure Yanni will have suitable tasks for you. Farewell, Arya, and may the Tollswood ever shelter you. Well, you sure didn't leave. You're just still standing there. Oh, Arya, I'm so glad you're here. You spoke to Fufucha, yes? It absolutely breaks my heart to see what's become of my old friend. Fufucha and I have known each other since we were both knee-high to a fungwar. Lalafell joke here. And I assure you, her knowledge of and passion for the flora of this realm is second to none. The guild would be absolutely lost without her guidance. Of course, I understand her worries. These are not easy times for a true seeker of peace and friend of nature. And yet, I cannot help but feel that her emotions cloud her better judgment, that she is not seeing the forest for the trees, if you will. Fufucha has convinced herself that she is doing more harm than good to the natural world she so loves. Preposterous! Has she forgotten the countless trees she planted after the calamity, journeying far and wide to return lush verdure to our shattered realm? Someone must remind her of all she has accomplished, and the work that is still left to be done. To that end, I have made contact with one of Fufucha's former apprentices, a botanist by the name of Rotelaine, who now tends to a forest that Fufucha herself led the planting of many years ago. My words as a friend will not reach Fufucha now. Only a fellow botanist who understands the depths of her worries can heal the wounds in her heart. I beg of you, Arya, speak with this Rotelaine and seek his counsel. Rosaline tends to the forest surrounding the Timber Lord's Lodge in the central highlands of Quarthos. Please go quickly. Once Fufucha leaves our guild behind, I fear that she shall never return. So where is this in Quarthos? Okay, she's down there. Dragonhead, it is. Well met, Arya. Yanni told me to expect you. I'm Rotaloin, a humble botanist, plying his trade in these bleak lands. Botany is not simply my livelihood. I consider it my true calling, a calling I would never have discovered if were it not for Fufucha's guidance. Needless to say, I was devastated to hear the news. All hope is not lost, however, as I have hit upon an idea. Tell me, Arya, are you familiar with the spruce tree? I do not blame you if you are not, as it is a rare sight these days. As Fufucha would tell it, in the years before the calamity, vast forests of spruce would stretch for malms and malms. What spruce trees you see today are a result of Fufucha's efforts to bring the flora of ages past back to Eorzea. Perhaps seeing that her work has borne fruit will convince her not to abandon her life as a botanist. Knowing Fufucha as I do, the gesture would mean the most to her if the spruce were harvested by the hand of an apprentice close to her heart. Your hands, Arya. Before you set off, be forewarned. Spruce is still rare to these parts and not easily discerned. Only one with knowledge of the truth of forest could hope to identify such trees, and then only after straining the eyes from the break of dawn. If your eyes are true, friend, you will come upon the mature trees unlike any you have seen before. Harvest them from them 3 spruce logs and bring them back to me. Use the Truth of Forest technique to identify unspoiled mature trees that appear in Quarthos Central Highlands at 9 a.m. Eorzea time to harvest spruce logs. Well, it's a good thing I have them on hand because it's only 2 a.m. Eorzea time, and that's like 6 or 7 minutes away. No. 7 hours. It's over 20 minutes away. Something like that. Should you have difficulty locating the spruce trees, remember, only one with knowledge of the truth force can see them, only after waiting from dawn till sundown. Dawn. If your eyes are true, friend, you will come upon mature trees like any you've seen before. Did you follow that, Arya? Very well. Grab the 3 spruce logs and bring them back here to me. Like how he gives you this talk after you've already, gotten it. Like, yes, I know I have it. Remarkable gathering, Arya. I've just been noting that in general. Yes, I have the item. Why are you telling me how to get it? Remarkable gathering, Arya. I see that Fufucha has trained you well. I have in mind to deliver them to Fufucha straight away, but I just received some troubling news. You have heard that we here in Quarthos are locked in war with the dragons, have you not? Recent dragon raid has left many soldiers and settlers without shelter. Carpenter area is doing all he can to construct new lodgings, but lumber is in painfully short supply. I share your concern for Fufucha, but I am sure you agree that our first priority as botanists is to help those in need. Why, Fufucha herself taught me as much. Please, Arya, seek out the carpenter and deliver to him some spruce logs, that the people of Quarthos need suffer without a roof over their heads for no longer. Wow, making me fly all the way down there. Ay, ay, ay. Hello, carpenter. Yes, on the off chance that you're either bland or stupid, I'm a busy man. Busy doing what, you say? Searching for lumber, that's what we know when the houses need rebuilt after being smashed to bits by those damned dragons. Or haven't you noticed that there's a war going on here? No, because I already ended it. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I've no time for chit-chat. Take a look around. These ain't hospitable lands. Without shelter, people will die. Damn it all, is there not a single sturdy log left in all the highlands? Why, this is... Cool! I love when my Google decides to randomly activate. Like, why am I hearing talking? Why, this is... I've never seen wood like this. Where in the name of the 12 did you find this? To think that lumber of this quality could be found in these lands. Why, I'll not forget this kindness, friend. Those trees will save lives. Those trees will save lives? You bet they will, little missy. Speaking of which, whom do I have the pleasure of addressing? I think... Whatever. My name matters not. I'm just a humble botanist, and nothing more. I would bid you speak to my colleagues Rosalane at the Timber Lord's Lodge. He will see that you never want for lumber. I don't know who you are, miss, but I'm glad we met. The gods are truly watching over us today. Shall we go for a walk, Arya? When Yanni suggested I travel to Corthus, I had not the slightest idea what she had in mind. The moment I laid eyes on this forest, I remembered. This was your intent, was it not, Arya? You, Yanni, and Rotaloin. Your gentle concern for my faltering heart is not lost on me, nor is the meaning of this forest. The trees themselves speak volumes. The seas, the art of botany, the love and reverence for nature that we brought to Ishgard have taken root in these lands and the hearts of the people and grown strong. Strong indeed. As strong as the majestic spruces that once more graced these snow-swept highlands. The spruces that will now provide shelter and comfort to those who have been ravaged by war. Like the Twelves would, this forest has suffered greatly in these times of strife, and yet this forest has strength. A strength that is harbored since time immemorial, and one it shares with us. A strength that goes beyond logs we harvest or herbs we gather. I must never forget the lessons I have learned here today. On the contrary, I must share what I discovered here, that hope might take root again in the hearts of our countrymen. Let's return to Gridania, Arya. The Twelves is calling us home. Do you hear, Arya? The leaves whisper to us, welcoming us home. To think that I must turn my back on them forever. The battles rage on. The forest will not go unscathed. Gridanian and Ixal hack away at innocent branches and uproot flowers and shrubs for their own self-seeking causes. The sadness, the powerlessness is at times too great to bear, and yet, if I were to walk away, who would tend to the wounded forest in my stead? There's only so much that a lone botanist can accomplish, and yet, every seed that is planted, every tree that takes root, brings us one step closer to a future where we live in harmony with the forest. In my pain and frustration, my eyes have been blinded to this truth. Thanks to you, Yanni and Rotaloin, I see again. Rest easy, Arya. I will remain here at the Growry. How could I not? The forest needs every friend it can muster in these dark times. It would seem I still have much to learn. I'd be honored to continue to walk the path of the botanist with you. Not as guildmaster and apprentice, but as peers, fellow shepherds of the forest. Be you ever safe in your travels. Let's grab those coins. Silver pieces. This concludes the botanist quest for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you've done so, the next botanist quest will be available from Fufucha. Well, as I said, that wraps up A Realm Reborn Botanist. There's no achievement for completing all the level 50 ones? Okay, sure. Just level 30. Anyway, yeah, so that wraps up the Gatherer quest for Realm Reborn. Still have Crafter to go. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So much Crafter stuff to go. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe. Maybe click the bell for notifications. Also, be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord, come hang out, get notifications there as well. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!